He's just getting off on this because he's out of the house and he's like just found like a nice little.
This is his
close
cafe.
to his house.
This is his cafe.
Yeah,
that's dirty. I got lost coming here. And 30 seconds away.
I've got to drive. Like, you know what I mean?
Get a coffee at 7-Eleven.
Just to come here, he's going to be driving here to get his coffee.
Just cut him with a set of keys.
All right, so just adjust this shit as much as you want. Oh, here we go. This is going to be so painful. Like it's going to hurt.
Why?
Because I'm. You know what I love? I've been doing these podcasts since 2016. I'm currently slumped back in a chair with like cushioning and shit, and this is stretched. This arm's stretched out. I've never been this comfortable in my entire life, ever. Oh, you didn't put milk in it. Can't you put milk in that thing?
How do you put milk in it?
Did you pour it in through the top?
Nah.
Has that been washed?
Yeah, it has.
Oh, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you'll find out you're going to get Hep C later on.
Go home, just
Hep C. Where do you think I got this fucking thing from? The street.
There is a brothel around the corner.
Literally, I picked it up off the street.
Actually, there's two brothels around the corner.
Hang on. Wait. On are you talking about?
There's Club
101
Club or whatever it is. Yeah. They renamed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Club Passion.
And there's more in Huntingdale.
Huntingdale. Yeah.
Because I used to. Did I work there?
Purple Lotus.
Yeah, in the Oriental Orchid or something.
Yeah. I used to drop my mates off there all the time.
Yeah, and there's the one behind it, mate. Because my first job, like, as in not my first job, where I wasn't working for my old man.
Hand or blow?
You're a fucking idiot. You're disgusting. I was waiting that you've done well. It's nearly 2 hours. It finally came.
Did it?
You're such a knob jockey, man.
Knob jockey. What a word.
He keeps setting me up. I just keep wanting to talking about it now.
I'm not setting anything up, man.
It just came. Knob jockey.
I was going to say my first job was actually in Huntingdale.
What were you doing?
Cleaning factory. Cleaning a cookie factory.
Cookie?
It's actually, it's still there. It's moved locations now.
Did you get samples? I can't remember. Did you usually get samples? Or they were that tight?
Nah. Dude,
Jim Cookie Monster.
At the start, I didn't.
Cookie.
But, dude, I was like 8. I started when I was still in high school, so I would have been like 15, 16
Did you start?
years old.
You did, yeah? Year 12? Or?
Yeah. No. Year 10.
Really?
Yeah. Year 10.
I don't remember
year 10 started year 11 somewhere.
I thought you started after high school.
No. I kept the job up until when I went to SAE and I did audio engineering in 2005. So I was there for about, 5 years, I think. 6, maybe. It was definitely 6 years. At least 6 or 7. But yeah, man, at the start, I didn't really take samples at all, but by the end of it, I'd make like a little doggy bag.
You just walk out with it. What are you doing with that? I'm taking it.
No. We got told, if you ever want to grab a cookie or something, go ahead.
Were they good bosses?
Yeah, I mean...
Were they good cookies?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. For someone that was around them like 24/7, I remember really starting to be like
sick of them.
Pedantic about when you went to cafes. They made like yo-yos, they made Anzacs, they made all that sort of crap, chocolate chip, blah blah blah. And I definitely remember going to cafes and seeing those jars of yo-yos at the counter, and just looking at them like these are crumbly as shit. Like these are terrible. The quality was definitely good. Yeah, but my point is that it was in Huntingdale on the main strip, and the back alleyway, like where the dumpsters and shit were, like they had the bins inside the property. What's wrong?
I think the aircon's just started. Oh, is it the train?
That's the V line. The V line's finally coming.
I thought it was the aircon pumping because I just started. I felt like a heavier blow behind me.
I'm actually feeling it now. I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel.
I think because it's on rotate.
Before
it was just in one area.
Okay.
It's always on rotate.
There's nothing more disappointing, I think, than a stale cookie when you go to a cafe.
Yeah. Especially if it's the one treat that you're giving yourself.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Yeah.
My big thing is when you order waffles at a cafe breakfast joint.
I've never ordered waffles at a cafe breakfast.
I've taken my chances. Do you know why? Because there used to be that place in Glen Waverley, Zest 86 or something.
Okay.
It was like Zest 86, Zest 88. It had some weird name like that, Zest something. They had the best breakfast in Melbourne. Hands down. That's where I initially saw the Canadian sort of breakfast with like the waffles or pancakes, bacon, eggs, all that sort of crap. Then one day I rocked up at like 8:30 in the morning for breakfast, 8 o'clock, and the new management decided, no, we're not serving breakfast anymore.
Wow.
So like,
Really?
how can you not be serving? I still remember standing there like, what do you mean you're not serving breakfast? So what's everyone getting? Even the staff looked like really embarrassed, and they're just like, we have croissants. I'm like, yeah, all right, bye. And I walked across the street. I go, look at Mockers. Okay, Mockers is packed. A month later, they were shut.
Yeah.
What a weird decision.
I know. Anyway, but yeah, I ordered waffles based on that because I did have good experiences with waffles having breakfast out. And then I went to the last feed or some shit? The last place. It's out in at the Waverley Park.
Okay.
Yeah. There used to be a sister restaurant in Oakley as well. They only opened it up and then shut down within like 2 years. The last feed or something. It's called something like that. I went there for breakfast with my mate Zil and sat down, ordered the waffles, and they bring out those Safeway waffles in the plastic bags. Oof. And I paid like $17 for them. I'm just looking at them. I'm like, mate, I could buy a bag of these for like $8.
That's
and toast
brutal.
I rarely order waffles now unless I can see them and
That's rough.
see proper waffles and shit.
Yeah.
Same with the stale thing with the cookies and all that sort of shit.
That like if anything I've learned from watching Kitchen Nightmares by Gordon Ramsay, when you stop giving fresh food, that's when your shop goes down.
Yeah.
If you're selling stuff that's in packets, or frozen or just stale, people are just going to stop going because it's like, what's the point?
What? Even if it's frozen, if it's consistent, I would still be like Macca's. Everything at Macca's is frozen.
True, but at least it's hot. I've gone to places where I've
but hot consistent is like
but
it's
I don't want
hot.
I don't want something piping hot on the outside and frozen on the inside. And that's happened to me multiple times.
When would you get that?
I've ordered like pasta.
It's usually microwaved.
Yeah. Like I've ordered lasagnas at different. Like if I go Italian to a restaurant, I like to try their lasagna. Just that's something I'll do. And I've more negative experiences than positive with lasagna because it'll come out piping hot.
Yeah.
You dig into it and it's frozen on the inside.
I think there's an art to lasagna because you can't wait 2 hours for a fresh lasagna at a restaurant. So I understand that. But
yes,
there's got to be make it and keep it in the oven on a gentle heat or something. There's got to be another way. You can't just freeze and microwave blast it and then serve it.
Seriously, it does not take that long to make a lasagna.
Yes, it does.
It does take.
You can have it pre-made, like made
bechamel?
up. Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can have it pre-made, have your bechamel in a little bain-marie ready to go on top when it's ready. What's bechamel? Flour, milk, and cream.
Bechamel is a pain in the ass.
Yes, you don't have to. I've never had a lasagna at a restaurant with bechamel.
I've spoiled more bechamels than made proper.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's really hard.
It's just you have to pay attention to what you're doing. There's no quick way to do it.
No, you could either have it like 3/4 cooked, and then just cut your slice and then cook the last 20 minutes because people wait 20 minutes anyway.
John, let me ask you a question.
Yes,
I already know the answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
Yeah.
Rhetorical is what that's called.
He's assuming he knows the answer.
That's true.
And we know what you know what it means. No, it's all right.
You know what they say about assumptions? No, I know the answer.
Okay, so what?
Have you ever worked in hospitality?
No. Possibly.
I have.
Yes.
Swish.
Wait, hold on.
Fuck off. When have you ever worked in hospitality? No chance. No chance.
I walked in my kitchen last night.
He ordered Uber Eats. You know what I mean? So, you have never worked in hospitality. I know this about
No, I haven't. No.
Exactly.
Okay.
You have?
I have.
Okay. How realistic is it to put together a lasagna from scratch
it's
in a kitchen?
Unrealistic.
Exactly.
It's really hard.
No, I'm not saying to make it in front of them as it's ordered. I'm saying you can have it pre-made, have your layers and all that made up.
The issue with that would be finding a chef who already isn't working his ass off and then getting him in early enough to prepare all that on his shift and then also getting him to cook the stuff fresh that is able to be done fresh, like the pastas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard.
Dude.
It is pretty hard.
People, okay,
you'll get pasta, you'll order pasta, and a lot of the time it's just already sitting in the pot hot. That's sometimes.
They par cook from memory, so they'll par cook.
They par cook, yeah.
Okay,
the chefs that I've known,
they'll cook it to the point where it's like raw, but it's starting to turn.
But I mean, doesn't it take 10 to 12 minutes to cook a pasta?
Only if it's packeted. If it's fresh, it takes you 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it shouldn't take that long
but
to cook.
You got to remember this.
Not everyone's fresh.
You got to remember this.
Yeah, I know.
You got to remember this.
Yeah, but even 10 to 12 minutes isn't that long a wait.
Yeah, no, it's
You
not. It's
naive
not.
man.
But when they get like multiple orders,
Look at this. He's trying to, the trolling has started.
I think their rule of thumb is like they'll cook it till about 10 minutes on hot, and then they'll take it out of the water, let it cool, and then they'll blast. Like once the order comes through, they'll heat the sauce, start doing that, and then they'll blast it for 2 minutes in the pot if it's packeted. But most authentic like Italian places will make their own pasta.
Yeah.
And whether or not that's freeze, that's fine because it's still going to cook really, really quick.
Yeah.
So that's
Is that like a common practice, like to do it that way?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, like for a crap restaurant, what would be their way? Do you think then?
Packeted.
Just
Packeted straight into boiling water.
Big pot of pre-cooked,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just kind of
Chuck it in, and then the sauce, when you're throwing it into the pan, the pasta will just heat up again with the sauce anyway.
Okay, let me give you my 2 cents.
Have you ever worked in hospitality, Tim?
Yes.
Have you?
The cookie, that's
For one, that's technically hospitality. For one. Yeah. I was bagging and tagging and prepping ingredients. I was a head cleaner there, but one of my roles was to prep ingredients, butter, certain shit.
He's like the one of, sorry to cut you, but you remind me now of one of those, those typical movies where the janitor is like cleaning and he like works out that insanely hard maths. Yeah, that's it. That's you.
Do I look like Good Will Hunting?
Yes.
I'm wearing a floral skull shirt and I got the sleeve out in my trackies.
You're like this
You're not Boston Irish. You're Victorian Wog.
You're this kid just sweeping crumbs off the ground, making like the greatest cookie on the planet secretly in the background. Continue.
Okay. John, this is something I already know about you.
No, you don't.
Another assumption.
Assumptions. Dim's like swimming in them tonight.
The fuck up.
Drowning.
Yeah. Shut up.
Shut up.
Okay. You think when you walk into a restaurant, you're the only person there?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You look at the menu.
Maybe if I go into like, a place where there's nobody in there and I am literally the only person in there.
Okay. But you in your head, you've ordered your meal.
Yeah.
Can't be that hard.
No.
Like you just said before, lasagna can't be that hard. Is it that hard to get a chef?
I don't believe I said
Yes.
can't be that hard, did I? I said it.
Yeah, you did. I don't want to rewind the
I think
tape.
you may have said can't be that hard.
Shut up! There's no proof.
You know what? When I edit this, I'm actually going to rewind the tape and pull it out.
Where's the stenographer?
I'm expecting the WhatsApp message.
It can't be that hard. What's that line from
I was saying-
Liar? And the truth just set you free. And that's the game. Okay.
I believe I said
No.
it can't be
John,
that hard
you
to
gotta
make a
understand
lasagna.
something.
I didn't say like therefore you don't need to freeze it. That's what I was
Okay.
referenced to.
Go into George's on Campbell Burke Road.
Okay.
You ever been in there? Good restaurant. It's right near Giorgio's, which it gets confused with.
George and Giorgio's.
Yeah.
Okay.
George's is actually the nicer joint. Giorgio's is still relatively wog-like. It's just a shambles, man.
I'm thinking of Mario's Pizza and Mario's Original Pizza.
Is it original, Ray? famous original, Ray? No, it's just original, Jerry. No. George's is a nice place to go, with like for a date, or it's a nice place to just go, hang out. It's really versatile.
Yeah.
Good menu, mostly Italian, continental sort of shit, right? Picture a place like that. How many tables do you reckon they have? How many people do you reckon they can sit at capacity? A typical restaurant.
100?
100?
Yeah, probably average.
60.
Think about it. If you've got 4 to 6 people per table, you've got at least 20 tables.
Yeah, but a restaurant that would have 60 capacity wouldn't have one chef.
No, they don't. But that's 60 meals that they've got to prep.
Yeah.
They've only got so many burners.
Actually, technically, there is one chef.
Head chef.
There's a head
and
chef
you've got your other chefs.
and his minions
And
and
then you
his
have the
underlings.
line cooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I knew back in the day I had a mate that was essentially the head chef at a vineyard, like out in Yarra Valley. And when she would tell me how they would go through the process of preparing for this vineyard, so it was delicate. It wasn't like frozen parmas and fucking wedges. It was proper meals. Yeah, proper cuisine. And they would do what you said, park cooking and shit like that. You know what I mean? Okay, how would you prepare this? How would you prepare that? And she'd tell me, we half cook this stuff. This stuff we freeze because you just have to. There's no physical way to do it. Steaks, even steaks get like sort of brought up depending on what time it is, depending on what they're doing, specialties for the day. Think about all the specialties they've got to incorporate. Think about all the allergies and food changes people make, Physically no way to make certain things fresh every time, like lasagna.
It's almost impossible. But I'm just saying, do not serve me frozen in the middle lasagna. If you're doing that, then you shouldn't be cooking.
But at the same time, you can ask and they legally have to tell you.
What?
You can say, is your lasagna frozen?
Yeah, fair enough. Look, if it's frozen, like the fact that it's frozen, I don't care. But if it's going to be frozen, cook it all the way through when you serve it to me.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it should be consistent throughout the whole
I don't want
dish.
to eat half lasagna and half icy pop.
And that's why I keep saying the word consistent, because as long as it's consistent, even if it's frozen...
And how often would you say you have that kind of experience at a restaurant?
More often than not.
Really?
Yeah. Inconsistent? Yeah. Absolutely.
Really?
I would pick, at this point, like, after all the places I've tried, I would probably choose Macca's or something over a local, just because I've had that many bad experiences with them.
Where are you guys eating? I'll be honest. Look, I don't do it. Obviously, COVID kicked all that sort of shit to the curb, right?
Yeah.
And nowadays, I don't usually get to do it because I'm working 6 days, 7 days a week. So it's very rare for me to go. Man, I'll be honest, man, in the last 3 weeks, I think I've had dinner maybe twice, 3 times a week at my house. I can actually sit down, and that's even just a frozen meal out thing. I've missed dinner.
And the other ones?
Together. What do you mean other ones?
So you said 2 to 3 days a week. What are you eating the other 4 nights? Out or just nothing?
Maybe nothing.
Oh, nothing, okay.
Maybe just a snack that tied me over because I'm just working.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, especially when we first moved the podcast into here, I didn't eat for those first 3 days. Okay. When my computer died last week, I didn't eat for those 2-3 days. That's legit. I'm not saying it's normal, but I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating. Last night I slept for 8 hours straight. First time I've done that in, months. Anyway, my point. Let me get to my point. But at one point, especially when I first moved to Noble, like out of home, I made a point every Saturday night. I would generally go out to dinner. So I would put on a shirt, put on a pair of chinos or a pair of nice jeans or something.
Feel sexy.
No, just to scrub off the crap of working in warehousing. Yeah. Just to feel like a normal human being. Yeah. And treat myself to a meal. Yeah. I would make that meal worthwhile. I wouldn't make it a pizza run or a Macca's run.
Would you
try different places each time?
Thank you. Yeah,
I did. I would generally look for different places.
And how'd you find? Would you go off word of mouth or reviews, or you just pick a place and go?
Either word of mouth or reviews on the net. Okay. Like as in, I'm feeling like Italian. I want to go to the city. What are good Italian restaurants?
So you smash into Google, check the reviews quickly.
Whatever, Zomato, whatever you use. And generally, man, I think I've sent back from memory, and I have a very high tolerance and a leniency, I'm not going to send back soup. Yeah, like an old man sending back soup in a deli. Right? Like, I'm not going to send back soup, right? Yeah. I think I can think of maybe 3 times in the last, say, 10 years where I've actually sent something back. It's like, you know what? This is unedible. Yeah. At breakfast on New Year's Day, we say inedible. Okay, inedible. I've actually got that as a tat, just here somewhere.
You should probably refer to it.
The word inevitable is right here. It's right there. It's a Lucky Luke comic.
What's that for? What's the inedible for?
Lucky Luke.
Inedible or inevitable?
No, it's uneatable.
Uneatable.
Yeah.
Oh, right, you fucked that one up.
No. Shut up. Anyway. I'm going to fucking throw something. Where's a remote? Yeah.
Hey, that's expensive.
No, it's not. My mum got this.
Get to your point. My
point is, the couple meals that I've sent back, I can actually tell you what they were. One was roast pork in an Austrian joint on Bridge Road. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought I would treat myself to like Austrian roast pork. Yep. Came back, it was fucking raw. Raw. Like,
raw,
meant to have
it's raw.
Are they cooking it advertised rare, or was it just like completely raw?
You can't serve pork rare, can you?
You can't serve pork.
Yes, you can.
No.
Yes, you can.
That's got high spoilage factors, man.
No, you can.
Dude, when you get a banh mi from a Vietnamese bakery, they tell you eat this immediately.
Look up when you can be like Wolfgang Puck, and he says
I'm getting tired of your keto crap. Seriously.
No, he's not. He's like the world's best chef.
Of course he is. Has he got a TV show?
He basically
has he ever been on MasterChef?
He's like, I don't understand why.
He's no one.
I think he was on Kitchen Nightmares once.
No, he's not. He was never.
Kitchen Nightmares. Cutthroat Kitchen.
But he basically says he doesn't understand why because he targets Americans because he's German, so he targets
Germans.
But he's like, I don't understand.
I like that double play just there, man. Of course he does.
But he does like medium rare on pork.
Yeah, no. No. No, it was meant to have pork crackle on the top. It came out was soft.
I just went somewhere local.
That's a put off. Yeah,
I sent it back. I'm like, this is unacceptable, man. Like,
that's a put off.
Because I was eating it, and I got because I was talking, I got maybe 5, 6 bites, 7, 10 bites. I'm just like, this isn't right.
So it was chewy fat.
Dude, it was fucked.
Yeah.
I had a really nice porchetta last Saturday.
We're talking about not nice things?
Very nice things. Down at, hold on. Glen Waverley. Glen Waverley.
Where?
At the back on the strip. Kingsway. So there's all those new restaurants. I haven't been to the Glen in 2 years.
I haven't been there for a while.
And I went there not to say
I didn't think you left your house that much. To be honest.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. I got it all there. I got
$1 coffees.
I got free coffees here.
Well, technically you paid for them.
I'm paying utilities here.
You know what I was thinking about?
Tim, your electricity bill's a bit unusual.
He's got like a 60-watt air fryer going.
Your electricity is unseasonably high.
Yeah, he's got air fryers. He's basting a turkey when he walks in.
You walk in, hey, there you go.
So, anyway.
Yeah, it was an Italian restaurant at the back of, on Kingsway.
Yeah.
So they've got all these new restaurants. Well, they're probably a year there now. They've been there, but I went there 2 weeks ago. And it was really like a really nice, just a porchetta with some...
Basil? Buffalo mozzarella? I'm just trying to think...
What they call it? They just called it like an Italian coleslaw.
Yeah.
Which it was just, what's that Chinese cabbage called?
Chinese cabbage?
No, it's called bok
choy?
Not bok choy.
It's not cabbage.
One bok.
Yeah, one bok.
One bok.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's not Italian. That's, yeah. Anyway.
Trying to start a fight with a chef.
Disgrace.
No, but it was really like, it was a bit of a wait because everyone was greasing me off because they had ordered like pasta and then they had to wait like an extra 20 minutes for my food to come out.
So what, they couldn't eat?
No, they didn't get their food until mine came. Because it all came together.
Theirs are on the Bain Marie's, just marinating, getting soggy.
Like, I can see it right there. No, but it was really nice. You know, I very rarely order pork out, ever.
I'm picturing this chook literally in plain view on the counter behind the register. Your food is not ready yet. It's right there. I can see it.
I don't care if it's golden. Just bring it over. When I was at my old job, 'cause with the merchandising, I was on the road every single day, and you used to get the messages from me. I'd send you there was the ones that I would send you are pics of food, nice places, and that. I would probably within until I found that place, I would try a lot of the cafes on that strip before I found it.
Yep.
And the reason I would pick those shops, cafes, restaurants, because all those others were duds. Whether they were too expensive or like pretentious or like ridiculously.
Do you have that on your list as like pretentiousness?
Yes.
Would you not go back to a joint if it was pretentious?
The food, the quality would have to live up to it.
What do you put as pretentious? I'm actually very curious what John would put as pretentious, because 2 reasons. A, I have to twist his arm to get him out of his house in something other than shorts or trackies.
Yep.
Yeah? Like, put some pants on, man. I'm comfortable. That's his
comfortable. Here's the whole point about. I gotta get comfortable. These are my dress shorts. What do you want, man?
That's his go-to.
I got these from Maya.
That's his go-to. B, he's got this esteemed vision of his head, like we said, that whole regality. You called it the first.
I have never said that. I have never said that. That's his perception. Whether that's his inferiority complex towards me, I don't know. I can't speak for that. I don't know.
It's just the presence that
if that's a presence that I emit, I can't. I have never said that.
I see crowns just radiating.
Oh, well, thank you. I don't know why you think that.
I don't actually.
I'll take it. I appreciate it.
The crowns. You know what I see? I see like that scene in Gladiator when Marcus Aurelius Berilius is standing in front of Commodus, and it's just got like that regality, like all the flags of his like name just flying down the side.
You know, I watched my favourite scene the other
night. Yeah, that's what I see in his head. He just pictures himself and all his flags, his kingdom's flags, like a scene out of 3 Kingdoms, man. Just
I try as hard as possible. I try my hardest to live in reality. Unlike a lot of people nowadays. I do. I try. Like, it's very easy to get distracted and, get into your own ego or whatever, But what was I saying? Oh, pretentious food. Okay. So if I go into a cafe...
I'm just picturing you walking in your shorts and they're claiming that they're pretentious. Hey, John, you want to come out? It's my, my wife's mother's 78th birthday. Yeah, cool, come. He rocks up in his trackies, fucking Crocs. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing?
I'd be arguing with the guy at the door, like, dude, these aren't thongs, they're clothes. What are you talking about? Like, they're closed shoes. What do you want, man?
I know. That's what makes me laugh. You know what I mean?
I'd like to make it clear I do not own a pair of Crocs.
I'm crying. Okay, so tell me, how does a restaurant come across as pretentious?
Okay.
We're going to get there eventually.
We'll get there eventually for you.
Okay, go, no.
Okay.
I want to hear your shit.
All right, for me, pretentiousness is...
My cheeks are hurting.
If you're charging $12 for a slice of sourdough... If you're charging $12 for a slice of sourdough...
bruschetta with a bit of tomato.
No, just a slice of sourdough with, like...
Olive oil.
No, not even.
Basil.
Spreads.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Everyday spreads, which would be just a little... Like a little single-use jam.
Yeah.
You charging me $12, forget it. All right?
Who does that?
Places do that.
Where?
All up and down Elstonwick.
I'm picturing a lot of white tablecloth joints that this guy's going to.
Where else?
With the giant, napkins that you put on your lap.
Like a fucking bed shape. It's like, yeah, where'd you get these napkins? Oh, well, the Queen Elizabeth III came in the harbour.
Oh, really?
We took down the sails and turned them into napkins.
It's a good use.
Yeah. Okay. 100 pieces of fork, just for
I've never been. To be fair, I've never been served bruschetta with bruschetta.
Isn't it bruschetta?
Bruschetta.
It is
bruschetta.
bruschetta.
I corrected myself.
Yeah, it's bruschetta.
With
I can't
jam.
stand hearing bruschetta.
No, but
I'm
I'm not talking about like a bruschetta with jam. But people, they'll slice up some sourdough and they'll say, "Here, have
Olive
this olive loaf."
Yeah.
$18 for a toasty for a toasty.
Did I even get a water?
Yeah.
No, that's yours.
No, I haven't opened it.
No. Thanks.
$18 for a toasty.
Yeah.
I got no problem with smashed avo, but the price of it depends.
Oh, dude, the price of smashed avo is a fucking joke.
Personally, it's avocado. I don't see it should cost more than max $14 to $15.
Yeah.
If it's, I've seen places where they want 22, 23.
Dude, avocado itself, you can buy 2 for Moolies, two for $5, and they're not paying 2 for $5.
Yeah.
If I see chia seed on the menu,
how does that go down?
not too well.
Okay. I eat chia seed every day.
Look, it's nice.
Of course you do.
It's not nice. It tastes like nothing.
Yeah,
So why do you eat it?
it's good for fibre.
It's got omega-3s, so
I can't do
good
it.
health benefits.
That's something I can't do. I can't eat something just because it's good for me. No.
I mean, I make it nice. I make like a cocoa chia pudding with like strawberries and blueberries. So it's not like it's...
So what are you spending about $13?
Plain, it has no flavour. Like the chia seed itself has no flavour.
I do like though when you throw it in and then just like if it's in something wet,
It becomes big.
Yeah, and then it's like
gelatinous.
puffy and yeah.
I like the texture.
Yeah, that's nice. What else?
But it's too expensive.
Nah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. Keep going.
Just random stuff that's on a menu for no reason. Like,
Have you been to Nobu?
That sounds very familiar.
In Crown?
Nobu's in Crown.
Yeah.
It's one of the premium joints.
No, I haven't been there.
In fucking...
No, look, it's Crown. Fair enough. I'd understand, but...
Oh, no, but it's ridiculous. Like, fried rice is $80.
Oh, okay.
Wagyu fried rice, to be exact.
Yeah.
But you're struggling to find the beef in there.
Here's a piece.
Talking about
it's a pea.
exotic foods, I had boar salami 2 weeks ago on the same night.
Oh, boar. Wild boar or...
Boar salami.
Wild boar?
I don't know. It was just boar, salami made from a boar.
How was that?
It was actually quite nice.
Gamey.
No, actually the Wagyu salami that I had was a bit more gamier than that.
Where'd you get it from?
Paran Market.
Oh, okay. Exotic.
Yeah.
Okay, so your cause of pretentiousness to a restaurant are the prices and certain items.
Just the extreme randomness of like
Trying to stay relevant.
No, the extreme randomness of hipster items.
Yeah.
Do you know what makes me think a restaurant is pretentious?
No.
When the whole fucking menu is in Italian.
Oh, yes. I've been wanting...
It's an Italian restaurant, dude. What do you want?
No.
I go to Flame.
I'm so glad he said it because I've been wanting to bring this up somewhere. I'm trying to fit this in, but I can't agree more with you. It fucking pisses me off.
Dude, you walk in
Fair
and
enough.
they're like, you're just staring at him. It's like, si parla inglés? Like, please, man. Like, you serious? The fucking menu is entirely in Italian with just prices next to it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, okay, I'm Greek, right? I can read some of the words and figure out what the hell they are. But then they've got, like, foreign names for meals that aren't even, like, the actual meal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's not like polo fucking whatever, rigotti. It's literally like some random meal. You know, the hunter's nest. What does that mean, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
can't ask them.
I just want to say, right, so we when I was moving last year, we did like a 2-month move, which was just a nightmare, and we had everything packed, so we were eating out almost daily. And we went around trying a bunch of different local places, trying to find something decent, and then we had like this pizza run for like a month where we just try every single pizza place around, you know, like southeast, basically. We came to one place that was actually decent.
Which place?
Alora? Cucina, yeah.
Which one's that?
In Ormond. On McKinnon Road.
Ah.
Yeah. Pretty, like, really wood-fired, decent, good flavour, good sauce. The issue for me is that when I'm ordering, right, so I'm a big fan of potato pizza, carb on carb, when I can eat it. And then
once a year. At the tail of the equinox, when the pheasant crescent passes behind Saturn and Venus is visible, here's Andy at the pizza shop. Quick! I got 5 hours! Extra 5 hours!
No, like, and so I just want to order a potato pizza, right?
Yeah. He rocks up, there's just a sign, closed to illness.
I just want to order a potato pizza. So I walk in there, right? And their potato pizza is called something like Di Patata de Carpaccio Chilio de Santo, or something like that.
You just butchered the shit out of that.
Yeah, right. I just want a fucking potato pizza. That's all it's on it. It's a potato.
Yeah.
So when I call up, I'll be like, you know, can I just get the potato pizza? And they're like, which one, sorry? The one with potato on it.
You know what it's like?
It's the only one with potato on it.
Scusi. Hey, what the fuck is he talking about?
No, but the thing is, it's like a potato pizza. It's a brutally white Aussie chick that I'm talking to, and she's like, "I'm sorry, which one?" I'm like, "The potato pizza. There's only one." And then like I know she's wanting me. She's like forcing me to say it, and I'm like, "The potato." I'm not really sure which... okay. Di patate de Sicilio... right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. The potato one with... Yeah, okay.
And that's what I bring it back down to, yeah? This is my point. Okay, you want to put the menu in another language? Fine.
Yeah.
Bring an interpreter out here. Get a Google fucking translator. Something. Siri, right? To do it for me. But the kicker is, when I get up to take a leak... I can see all the Sri Lankans in their fucking... Like, are you serious, bro?
Yeah. Dude, that happened to me again during that span. We tried Celio's. Have you guys heard of it?
No, what's up?
Celio's pizza place. All right? Pretty authentic sounding. Celio's. Right? I was waiting 2 hours past the delivery time. Okay? And I was starting to get pretty carby. So I was getting frustrated. So I call him up, right? And I'm like... yeah, listen, man, we've been waiting 2 hours. Well, like, this is crazy. Like, I'm always willing to have authentic pizza because the website says authentic Italian. I'm very sorry, sir. I don't know where the pizza should have been there 50 minutes ago. Oh, take it back. Take it back. No, but the thing that's worse for me than the title of the dish is the ingredients. You know, when they write, like, fluid de sal, and you're like, okay, the title I can understand. Make it monster fucking penis.
It's fiore di latte.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is.
The salt.
Oh, salt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But like, at least the ingredients of the dish, put it in English, so I can understand. Like, the name, fair enough. Fucking Butterfly Carpaccio or something. Like,
the Enzo Ferrari.
Yeah. Enzo Ferrari. But put the ingredients so I can like, I had to Google something once, and all it said was buffalo mozzarella. And it was some completely out of whack name that did nothing like buffalo mozzarella.
In my village where I come from, the village of Rivarecci, we have this saying, di pastrami e gnocchi e Alfa Romero. Dude, what the best line is from Acropolis now ever, man. Relax. I'll come along as your chaperone, and I'll book you into my mate's restaurant. My Guido Wayne's. Good plan. What's the place called? Guido. I want to own, that's a life goal for me. I want to own a restaurant called Sal's.
Sal's.
That's it. Just Sal's, man. Just nothing but tomato sauce the entire time. I'm telling you.
What do you make? What do you want?
Just
What do you want?
I'll take a lasagna. One margarita coming up.
Fuck it. Is it a guy in a white shirt? White shirt and jeans. It's like kind of despondent, man. Like, whatever.
He goes at the back, the guy's like, 45 minutes later, a Kappa comes out, it's not even a margarita.
Bought from the shop down the street. Fuck me, man.
You know what? One of the biggest pains in the ass about Italian ingredients. You know why they'll list that stuff? Because a lot of ingredients and food in Italy is regulated.
Yeah,
like if you want to make pizza in Italy, you got to join there's
a league. Yeah,
it's like Naples traditional pizza league or whatever.
No, it's just for margarita, right? I think it's just for the margarita.
No, I think if you want to make pizza in general,
yeah. I thought it was just the margarita.
It could be. I'm not too sure.
You have to
specifically
make it to
pizza
guidelines.
licensing laws.
Yeah, there is. So there's like, it's like it's like a mafia for pizza.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is. And like you have to make it with this certain mozzarella. Like they've got it, so you have to use this specific mozzarella.
Yes.
And so that's why they'll list it, because that's the authentic, in quotations, buffalo mozzarella.
Yeah, when you translate, it just says buffalo.
Yeah, but the brand or whatever. Oh, yeah. That's the brand. So it's like Tibaldi, or Bertocchi.
Yeah.
For them, the name it's illustrious in Italy,
yeah.
And so that goes for like...
It's their big man.
Like certain regions specialise in buffalo mozzarella or like capers or basil or dairy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why they'll list it, because for them it's something of, like importance that they've managed, they've managed to get it here in Australia.
This is an article from 2004. Italy miles pizza protection law. It might be copied worldwide, but there's only one true Napolitan pizza. Italy has drawn up a series of rules that must be met for a Napolitan pizza to be worthy of the name.
Yeah. If you sell it, I think if you're going to sell it there in Naples too.
Yeah. So pizza making is an art. You need passion to make pizza.
No, go. The best pizza I've ever had in my life was a margarita from Naples.
Yeah, I believe it.
I had
hands down.
I was only in Italy for like 4 days, and I had pizza in Rome somewhere, and it was standard gourmet sort of style.
Yeah, like what you would get here, like a thin crust, and that's the standard.
That's the standard there, and it was delicious. I'll give you that.
And yet, what's the best margarita in the world? Which country?
I don't know.
Japan.
What?
Yep.
I don't know about that.
Ranked number one.
Yeah.
Number one margarita in the world.
Pizza rankings worldwide. Margarita. Are we checking the margarita specifically?
It's specifically margarita. He's won. He only makes margarita. That's it.
It's bread and cheese. No, you're wrong, man.
No.
Don't they do this every year?
Oh, yeah, it could exchange.
Actually, this is an old article. This is 2014.
Hasn't the guy in Crown won it as well, that Doc restaurant, and he's won the best pizza in the world a couple of years?
I was going to say...
He won two or 3 years ago, and then the guy in 24H or something it's called, won last year, I think. But I think the reigning all-time champion is the guy in Japan.
Well, it says here, April 2014, it's official, the world's best margarita pizza comes not from Naples or Rome, but the northern suburbs of Melbourne. Johnny Di Francesco, owner of 400 Gradi in Brunswick.
That's Gradi. Yeah, that's old. He's lost his title.
Yeah, all right, man, calm down. I'll look up 2020. All right, how's that?
I think it's 2019 that's current.
It's 400 Gradi.
Well, come on, man.
Gradi do have great margaritas, though. They're really great. One of my favourites, definitely.
Which country is the best pizza in the world? Italy. Really? Really?
Look, if you can make a nice pizza, I don't care what it is. Like, if it's nice, I'll eat it. I'm not fussed.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Yeah, I agree.
If I feel like Italian pizza, I'll go to a place that makes Italian pizza. If I feel like the thick slice from here, I order that more times than not.
I do feel like margarita's a little bit overplayed. Like, it's so simple.
Yeah.
I don't
Do you
think
know why
that
margarita is delicious?
Because it's simple.
True.
It plays on the simple flavours. That's the whole thing, yeah.
What is margarita made up of, essentially?
Oil, sauce, and basil.
Oil,
Tomato.
sauce, basil. Key ingredient, fat. Cheese, salt.
Yeah.
No, I'm not downplaying it. I think it's delicious.
Yeah.
But it's literally just made up of butter and salt. Dude, those things are delicious. You can add them to any meal.
Yeah.
And it just instantly quantifies it.
Yeah.
You make a curry. You add butter, it becomes butter chicken.
It's rich.
The best thing you've ever eaten in your life. Make a cake with butter and then make a flourless, butterless cake. Which one tastes better? I don't care about nutritional value. I'm just saying for a point.
flavour-wise, of course.
Yeah. So you got pizza, you got carbs, which everyone fucking loves. They're comfort food.
Yeah.
You got salt and cheese. That's it.
Yeah.
That is essentially it, man. You could live on that shit. Dude, you know I said I had to stop eating as many cold cuts, yeah, because I was just fucking overkilling it, especially during COVID.
He could feel his arteries closing.
Dude, I felt crap. Like, I legit didn't feel right, yeah? I started making, just purely because I hadn't done groceries for like 3-4 weeks, I found some cheese in my fridge from God knows when. I'm like, yeah, it's not green, it's fine.
What kind of cheese was it?
Oh, like standard, shitty, tasty, like slices.
Shredded? Oh, slices.
Slices. Something I don't even know why I had them, honestly. They must have been left over from like a beach day or something. Like,
Yeah.
no idea why I had them, but I found them. I'm like, yeah, all right. Yeah. So I took them to work and then got tomatoes and just started buying bread like randomly, right? Dude, no cold cuts, just literally cheese, tomatoes, and pepper.
Yep.
Best toast you've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I got rid of the one thing that cost me the most money, did the most damage, but I thought I could eat like a hand fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the cold cuts. 100%, man. I don't think I'm going to go back to cold cuts like that.
I decided to try something out that I saw Mel Brooks mentioning in one of his like interviews.
Mel Brooks?
And he said that when he was a kid, I don't know how much, like he's always playing, like almost all his conversations always a joke, leading up to a joke. But he was talking about how when he was young growing up in New York, wherever it was, how he, by accident, like his mum would make, not by accident, she would make him a Kaiser roll with his description, lashings of butter.
Lashings
of butter.
Yeah.
Black pepper and tomato.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And he would like it. And then the joke was that one day he threw it out, like his brother threw it at him and he ducked and it went out the window 4 stories down, landed on the ground, and he was hungry and he ate it. And it was like, it was 100 times better. So then the joke would be that he would always throw his food out the window and then go run downstairs and eat it because, it tasted better.
Because he worked for it?
No, because the impact would make the flavors burst.
Dude, some of the best recipes have been accidents, like chimichangas. Chimichangas are essentially just deep fried burritos or tacos.
Yeah.
Because the guy dropped it, and instead of yelling out the chinga, like tu madre, like in which means like fuck your mother, the guy's kid or nephew or something was there, like young kid, so in order to stop himself from saying chinga tu madre, he said chimichanga, and they ended up eating it, like literally.
I mean, what can you not drop? Oh, I dropped something in deep fry and it's not delicious. Yeah, right.
Oh, Mars bars, man.
Yeah.
The
Ice
best.
cream, Mars bars.
Deep fried Mars bars are the best thing in the world, man.
Because everything is. It's ridiculous.
Again, what are we going back to? Salt, fat. That's it.
And so therefore this Kaiser roll, I've tried it. I haven't thrown it out a window. I haven't thrown it out a window.
Kaiser rolls.
I love Kaiser rolls, yeah.
They're actually very underrated.
So you just butt-ton of butter, black pepper, and just some freshly sliced tomato, man.
I mean, I used to eat that growing up.
Dude, you're essentially describing my mum's sandwiches back in the day.
Yeah, same, yeah.
They were just literally tomato, pepper, salt, and olive oil.
Yeah.
On like fresh bread, like use whatever wok bread.
By the time you get to it for lunch, it's all soggy as shit, but it's still delicious.
Yeah. And what's that, man? Like literally olive oil, man. She used olive oil instead of butter.
Yeah.
And that's Mel Brooks' thing. And delicious, man.